shellacking here for the Melbourne Football Club against one of the fancied big-time performers, Adelaide, this year. An absolutely stunning win at a stunning venue here in Alice Springs. What a magnificent day for the Melbourne Football Club today it has been. Good crowd, capacity crowd here today. And they have thoroughly enjoyed themselves at this magnificent, majestic interview. Let's get down to Daisy Pearce.
I've got Jake Lever, one of the stars. How long have you had that one penciled into the diary, Jake? Because it looks like you really rose to the occasion of playing against your old side.
Yeah, look, I probably noticed a couple of weeks ago that it was in the diary in round 10, and yeah, obviously it's been a pretty big week in terms of just trying to, just let it lay low, and the day come today, and I was just glad that the boys put on a great performance, and yeah, we got the result.
Were you glad it was here in Alice Springs? You didn't have to go back to Adelaide Oval for this first one?
I was just pushing it back. I'm there at round 19 against the Crows, so I guess I guess it's a good little butter up here at Alice Springs. But yeah, look, I think when we get over there around 19, I'll probably get a few boos, but hopefully we can play like we did today.
Well, you're playing well and growing with confidence every week. Do you think it's taken extra time to settle in just because of your position? It's so reliant on being able to predict your teammates, what's going to happen up the field. Has that taken some adjusting?
Yeah, I think it's like all back lines. Like, it takes a little while to adjust, and for us it was just we probably all weren't playing very well in our first probably 3 or 4 weeks, but over the last couple of weeks we've been playing excellent, and it's probably putting on the scoreboard. And even though the forwards kick the goals, we'd like to claim most of them.
One of the things we've noticed is you've got a much deeper anchor, that deepest defender. Has that been a focus and an adjustment you've made in the last few weeks?
Yeah, look, I think we tried it early on at the start of the year, but it probably wasn't working as good. But yeah, I guess it just helps because once the forward play and the quick play of the AFL today, once you see someone out the back, it sort of slows the ball moving down. So it's been a real weapon for us, and hopefully it can continue.
Well done, Jake. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Good stuff, Daisy. Thanks for that. Jake Lever doing his bit, Campbell. I mean, he really made a statement early in the match when, well, things were never quite tight. I mean, Goody, of course, 275 games for the other mob today. And they were good games, weren't they?
They were unbelievable games. You could tell from Jake Lever's first contest when he bodylined that ball that he'd come to play, and there's a lot of pressure on the young man. It's always hard coming up against your old club.
No, terrific stuff. I mean, we've talked about all the records they're breaking. They're about to sing the club song right in the middle of Traeger Park, which is a beautiful touch to what has really been a great day for the club. It has. So we'll go and join them, mate, as they link arms, as they did earlier today with the two teams that played in the first match. Here we go. I think, Daisy, you're getting amongst it out there, but great stuff by Melbourne. And Daisy making a beeline, I think, for Neville Jetta, but Daisy, it's one of those days you could almost take your pick, I reckon, to be honest.
Yeah, plenty of good players to track down, but I've got one of my favourites, Nev Jetta. You must be happy with that. You wouldn't have played in 5 consecutive wins in a while, if not ever.
No, I think I haven't done that since I was probably 5 or 6 years old, to tell you the truth. But no, it was good. We prepared ourselves the best we can, and we knew Adelaide a really, really good footy team, and yeah, like I said, we prepared for it, and sort of the result come out, and we were very proud of that.
We were looking forward in the build-up to your match-up on Eddie Betts, and I think you probably got the chocolates in the end, but how did you find that match-up? It's never fun playing on him, I can imagine.
Oh, like I say, he's one of the best in the business, and he hasn't kicked that many goals for no reason. And, I love playing against him. We have a good chat out there, and like I said, yeah, I'll prepare myself best I can to play on him, because with Eddie, you give him any space and you drop a mark or a little spill of the ball, it's a goal every time. So, no, I enjoy playing against Betty.
Well, you're a Noongar man, so we're not on your country, but you must be proud, and to see your culture acknowledged like it was in the build-up to this game, and to see Indigenous players celebrated in the curtain raiser. How significant is that for your people broadly?
Yeah, no, like you said, it's very significant, and just to be able to showcase on our jumper my people, but then also being able to be in a very spiritual place in Alice Springs, and to see the supporters and the kids and the the old people that you see out in the crowd and their passion for footy is something that we're very proud of to be able to see at the club.
Well, there's the new Reapy Demons down there, and I think they're looking forward to seeing you, so you better get out there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Daisy. Cheers.
Good on you, Daisy. Talking to Neville. Hey, Goody, thanks for giving your time. That's about as good as it gets, I reckon, to be honest.
Oh yeah, look, it was a terrific team performance. You know, it's been, we've been working really hard and just doing the basics incredibly well, and the boys over the last 5 weeks have been able to do that. So, full credit to them.
We've got a broad range of players now that can play multiple roles. Up forward, you have plenty through the midfield. It's a really hard side to stop when they can have so many options.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's something we've worked on for a couple of years, having that flexibility, especially with our tools, being able to play up the ground, and obviously other guys that can play down back and through the midfield as well. So we'll continue to evolve and develop and test and learn and see how our team grows.
And Smith's made a bit of a difference. I mean, I've hardly seen the guy. I mean, his second game this year, we know he got injured last year, but he sort of almost completes a jigsaw for you.
Yeah, look, he's certainly a real competitor. He played early last year. Unfortunately, he got injured. He punctured a lung and was out of the team and then got a navicular. So it's great to get him back into full fitness. And he's a mature body that can really jump to the footy.
The mail was during the week, or for the last 3 weeks, you've been training as good as you've ever trained before. Must be pleasing to be able to bring what you're doing on the training track out onto game day.
Yeah, look, it is. We've been working on, playing those 4 quarters the whole way out. We learned a pretty big lesson last year in our preparation. And it's really just young players learning good habits, and today they were brilliant.
And to get McDonald back, a few weeks, and to get Viney back last week, and to have those two as well, I mean, it does almost complete what at the moment looks to be just about the best lineup you can have.
Yeah, look, it's great to get a full contingent. We had a fair few injuries last year, but our high-performance team and our medical team have done a great job at, producing some players that are in form and obviously healthy.
And just finally, Simon, thank you for your time, but what an experience for all of us to come up here. It's been the heart of the nation game, and whilst it's been one-sided, it has delivered, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's terrific, and you just look around at the venue, it's outstanding. To come and bring great footy to Alice Springs is a real privilege that the Melbourne Footy Club has.
Well done, mate. Don't walk into that room. You played 275 for it, but right now, that's a long time ago. Terrific stuff, Goody. Good on you, mate. What a day, Brownie. Hey, what a great day. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as us. Do you think we've seen a team that might be deep into September?
Yeah, absolutely. What they produced today was simply superb, and they're playing with a real ruthless attitude, a little bit like their coach.
And for Adelaide, well, they're going to lick their chops and get going again, and we know that they will. Thank you for being with us. The heart of the nation game. Melbourne kicking 20 goals yet again.